All right, man. All right, man. Welcome to Daily Trade Analysis. Welcome to the intraday of the day, man. Today is Tuesday. We're preparing to jump in the market. Actually, Monday was yesterday, and there was a little bit of high impact movement that we saw yesterday. So yeah, we're anticipating today also to have a very good intraday in the market. So yeah, man. We actually do this each and every single day. Most of the time maybe you don't see the video on Mondays because of most of the Monday the market it's a little bit quiet. When you look at most of the banks from US and Europe, they always have a bank holidays on Mondays. So that's why we actually do the live trade analysis mostly. We actually focus it from Tuesday going forward. So without wasting time, as what we always do is actually, first of all, to look what is actually hot at the moment so that we can capitalize to what is hot, get the high impact volatility, jumping in the market and start making some money. So today is Tuesday, February the 6th. We're seeing the Australian dollar AM. They had a little bit of a cash rate impact, and which drives a little bit of a high impact volatility. Again, moving on a little bit later, 11:30. Is just past. There was a construction PMI from GBP, very important. I saw a lot of instrument moving with a high volume in terms of volatility as well. So later on, we're expecting Bank of Canada Governor Macron to speak as well. So we are seeing New Zealand dollar unemployment rate, Canadian dollar again coming up with the Bank of Canada, RBA press conference from Australia. So mostly today we are looking at a Sydney session, but of course, without undermining the instrument or the stocks from US, because it's been dropping since Friday, since NFP, and this is the time where it can be able to start recovery. Already we are looking at a trade, and that has a high impact volatility right now, and this is maybe should be our first day or our first trade, although we already find it that is already moved. So when we go to a higher time frame, we are looking at actually at a UK100. This is UK100, and the UK100 has been playing around on the same range if you look at it from the 29th of Jan up to date, right? So first of all, once you manage to identify the highest position and the lowest position, then you can be able to see that these are forced breakouts. It hasn't been break coming to this level. So this is the high target in terms of when a UK 100 start actually FTSE 100 start actually to drop. So we can be expecting the market to get to this level, but at the moment we are focusing at the range of 7,681 to 7,634. Very important to understand the range. That is why once we acknowledge that, you can see things like this. You can be able to see that the market actually is pushing the price down. So again, although we say this is a higher position, but I can be able to put this one as a take profit. According to the way the market is moving at the moment, it might surpass take profit. It might surpass this zone. Once it breaks this zone, maybe it might retest, trying to pass here and get to this level. But for now, we can focus on a range. For now, if you want to jump in on a short trade, here is a short trade. You can be able, to push the price all the way, maybe even to this level, to 76,000, 76,000. 7,615. Quite some move, quite some pips that you can be able to accumulate and get to this level, and you actually take advantage and you jump in the market. Yeah, so the trade is still hot. Actually, we are 45 minutes away from London session has already opened. So that's pretty much the opportunity in terms of UK 100. The reason why we're looking at a UK 100, we're in the London session. So it's very important also to look at the instruments that are in those type of sessions. The next one, maybe we can also look the instrument that is correlated for the high impact volatility of today. So let's check Canadian dollar. But because of we're in a London session, we're going to have to correlate this instrument with anything Chief, I think Eurocad. Yeah, we can try the European dollar versus Canadian dollar, London session, and as well as the high impact volatility of Canadian that is going to bring. Already we can see the market is hot. The market is hot at the moment. This is the time where people can capitalize and start making some actually good profit. So first of all, you put the market at a higher possible time frame. As a day time frame, daily trader or intraday trader, you're gonna put it at a 4 hour, at least in 4 hour, so that you can be able to do the quietly good capitalizing on that. All right, so I'm just trying to look for trades here. I have few trades that are actually running, so I have to check sometimes. So all right, so first of all, as I said, identifies the highest position of the level. Again, identifies the lowest position of the trades. Again, you can also find spaces where the market has been actually resisted. You can see it's been actually play around at this position for some time. Very important, these levels. We can also find the other one on the bottom. So we go to 1 hour time frame. You can see high volatility in this instrument. There's a lot of volatility. These candlesticks that they pull all the way up, it shows that there's much more volatility. I think pretty much the market, what it's trying to do is to go all the way to 1.45612, 1.45612 at the moment. Once it get to this level, this is where we are actually, putting a pending order. This is where we put a pending order. We put a sell limit. Pending order. Squeezing the pending order at this position, and this is our level to be covered. We are anticipating that the market can drop all the way to these levels. Once it drops to these levels, maybe possible drop with the arrow down. But first of all, it has to get to here, right? First of all, it has to get to that level. Okay, cool. So market pushes all the way to pending order, hit your pending sell limit, drops all the way, and have our take profit at this level. TP, take profit. Okay. So 1.45019. It's actually where we are anticipating this trade to go all the way to hit the take profit. So either way, even if you enter a sell right now, it might goes up and take you to a little bit of a loss, but it will come all the way to this side. Eventually, you'll recover for that trade and now be able to start actually, making a little bit of a profit, if I may say. So that's pretty much what I'm looking in terms of Eurocad, and we can see there's a high impact volatility because of the news that is the fundamental that is gonna happen, as well as we are in a London session at the moment. So these are time that way you can, capitalize. All right, what else should we look? German 30, it already out. This one, it's already gone. To enter here, it will be just collecting a small pips, maybe from this level coming all the way down here to 116,875. But pretty much in the morning, it was shooting all the way up, hit it, touches the highest possible take profit, and then it start dropping all the way down. And this is where we think it might come a little bit here. If we go our old analysis, you can see it's been hitting our take profit or covering the spaces where we've been saying that it might be able to cover. But since then, it hasn't get to this level again, to 16,795. This is another level where we can be able maybe to anticipate. And if we put here as a take profit number one, it can break this level and get to 16,795. So we're anticipating a little bit of a downfall of the Eurozone at the moment, because of there's not much in terms of Europe that is happening about the high impact, fundamental news that are actually happening today. So yeah, the reason why we always touch about the high impact fundamental news, those are the things that drives the market, that brings the volatility that we are actually seeing. All right, as we said, that when it comes to a dollar instrument, we are actually anticipating, the market to recover from the downfall that happened from Friday. So what another thing that I've been seeing, the movement of NASDAQ and the movement of US30, they are actually now vice versa at the moment. Now, don't ask me why, but that's what the market is showing me, that now this instrument, they are moving a little bit different than before, where they can move on the same direction. So let's jump in and try to check, US30 as well as the NASDAQ, and see how the US30 and NASDAQ is going. At the moment, we are on a NAS100, one of the biggest stock instrument in the US. It's a combination of 100 technology companies inside. There's companies like, Intel, Google, Tesla, you can find Car Tracker on it, you can find Amazon on it, everything about the technology. Apple is there. So this instrument has always been driven by also the companies, the company earnings. And we've been seeing, past week so to have there've been a lot of company earnings coming. We saw Apple dropping the company earnings. We saw Alphabetical, which is Google, dropping the company earnings. We saw Tesla coming with the company earnings. So it's been a higher in terms of NASDAQ itself as a stock, having a high impact of volatility. So right, NASDAQ right now sitting at 17,659. As we anticipating on Friday, we thought NASDAQ is gonna, follow the US30, but NASDAQ shoot all the way up. Tries to recover a little bit on Friday late, but it couldn't get to where it was. It was sitting at $17,328 per stock price. So right now it's still all the way on top, top of the range. But the high anticipation is actually to drop a little bit to 17,493. So a little bit of a drop to 17,000, around 17,493. But we can actually, give it a little bit of, surpass that. It can pass that level, get to 17,493 because of these type of a V that is being formed on Friday. So pretty much Friday it drops, but it starts picking up the price all the way up. So we are anticipating the NASDAQ to recover from that higher price that is sitting at the moment to get to at least 17,493. While that US30 now is having a different movement of the trade. So we can see NASDAQ it's on top, while the US30 is sitting a little bit of on the bottom, not on the floor, but a little bit, down on the bottom. So sitting at 38,340 at the moment. The anticipation is very, easy that we think US30, it might come to here, first of all, 38,229. Once it touches 38,229, it might be another possibility of 38,096, another possibility that it can get to 38,096. Once it get there, it's all the way shooting up. It's all the way recovering, all the way recovering from the Friday. So yeah, that's how US30 is actually, acting at the moment, very predictable than NASDAQ. At least the NASDAQ, it shows you that it might drop because of this V. But when you look at it in the US30, there's been a lot of downtrend and upper trend coming in. So it needs the smartness of a trader when you're entering this type of instrument. So of course, a little bit of drop, pushes the price to 38,096. A very, very nice, smart pending order, buy limit on that. It might take the price all the way to 35,000 or 38,500. So yeah, man, that's what I'm looking at in terms of this instrument, in terms of the Eurozone, all the way to to New York session that will happen later on today. We're gonna see there will be a lot of instruments that at least it can have a higher impact of volatility. But now there's 4 or 5 that I just actually explain and actually demonstrate as well where I think the market will be able to go. So let's jump in the market and start making some money. Thank you very much for watching this video. You can share with your friends. Everyone want to learn how to actually do this thing so that all of us we can start making money. There's money on Forex, there's money online. Just have to know these things, how to do it. But keep subscribing on the channel so that you can know. And again, click the notification so that you can get every time when I post the video, you'll be the first one to be able to receive and be able to watch it. Because now the market is moving, you need to watch this immediately when the market is actually, open, or when we're done and we post this video. So thanks a lot. Keep subscribing.